Hey guys, my name is Serena. Welcome back to my channel. So it's I think 10 p.m. and I just came back from the gym and I thought, why not film a video since I haven't done one in a long time. And so yeah, here I am right after the gym filming a video. Today I just wanted to do a quick video showing you 3 books that I acquired lately. As you guys know, I do not buy a lot of books. These books I've been gifted, and the 2 books that the 2 books that I've been currently reading, and I have to say that since I've done all my exams, I've been reading a lot more. I've been watching TV shows, and in particular, I've been watching Game of Thrones. I've been rewatching it because next month is going to be the last season and I can't wait. Let me know if you're a fan of the Game of Thrones show, books, whatever. I'm so excited. Speaking of Game of Thrones, I've been reading A Clash of Kings and I think I'm halfway through. I've read a lot of that and that's a huge book. I think I'm halfway through. I'm pretty sure that I'm halfway through. And I'm reading this for the A Song of Ice and Fire read-along. I think it's hosted by Beck and the Books, and there are a lot of other co-hosts, and I will link something down below if I find some links. And yeah, I was going to read it anyway since all last year I've been reading Game of Thrones, the first book, and it took me way too long. So this read-along is motivating me to finish the book in 2 months because they're reading a book every 2 months. And so far so good. I understand it more since I'm watching the second season currently and I'm reading the second book. So when I am reading, I imagine the situations in my head and I'm more concentrated. So I really like this combination of watching the show and reading the book. As per usual, I usually get confused with all the point of views, but I really enjoy it in Game of Thrones. George R.R. Martin does a really good job, and yeah, the television series for the first season, I've noticed that it's very, very similar, and the second season and the second book as well. There are some differences, but mostly it's the same. I think that it gets different later on in the other books, so we'll see. I'm only halfway through, so I have to continue on with this. Hopefully I'll finish. I'm positive I have to finish it in April. And yeah, the other book that I'm reading is Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys. Once I finished the last book that I read, I posted a poll on Twitter and I asked you guys if I should read Carry On by Rainbow Rowell or this one, and you guys told me to read this one, and it was very close, I have to say, but at the end you said this one and I started it. I'm only on page 40, I think. Yeah, I started it yesterday, and this book has different point of views as well. It has in particular 4 points of views for people who live in the war period, the Second World War. And so far, obviously the first 40 pages you don't know a lot because it's still the beginning of the book, but I can't wait to see all these lives, the lives of these people interact and see where this is gonna go. So from the back, I think this is about these 4 people interacting and finding each other, and because they're all going towards the coast where there's going to be a ship that will take them away from Germany and Poland and the areas where the Second World War took place. I really, really, really want to read more of historical fiction because I've read a few, I enjoy them, so I think this is one of my favorite genres. I just haven't read a lot of them. So these are the current 2 books that I'm reading. As for the books that I required in the past months, I have You by Caroline Kepnes. I've received this for Christmas actually from my boyfriend, and I know that there's a show. I really want to watch the show, but first I want to read the book. And this is a thriller about a stalker, and honestly guys, I haven't read any thrillers, or one or two thriller books. I don't even remember. So yeah, I want to read more about, I want to read other genres. I don't want to read only fantasy, YA, contemporary. I want to read other genres as well, and this is one of them. I heard mixed reviews about this book, so I want to see for myself. The next book that I received is Burial Rites by Hannah Kent, and this was a gift from a subscriber. His name is Fernando or Fernando. I was so shocked when I received a message from him on Goodreads. He told me that he saw my books on my wish list video and he wanted to give me a book, and I was like, you don't have to do that. This never happened to me, so it was so shocking, and he just really wanted to gift me a book, so I just told him that the link was on my Twitter page, and he gifted me this book, and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. I've been wanting to read this book for a long time. It's an historical fiction as well, and it's set in Iceland, I think. Yes. And I think it's about a woman that gets condemned to death, and yeah, this book has always interested me, and now I have it, and I can't wait to read it, honestly. So thank you. The last book that I have here to show you guys is a book in Italian, and I'll explain to you why. It's Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. I prefer reading in English, and I think I'm going to make a video about reading in English and reading in Italian. But overall, I prefer reading in English because I exercise my English since I don't speak a lot of English with people around here. I live in Italy, so I like watching shows and reading books in English. But I have this book in Italian because back in the fall, I went to see a movie at the cinema, at the theaters, and there was this stand from one of an Italian bookstores called Mondadori, I think, and there were these people who were giving free books in exchange for, you know, doing, I don't know, a membership card. I don't know what it's called. My friend did it. I didn't do it, but they said they were giving us 3 books for free, and I got one myself, and the only one that really interested me was this one because I've had this on my TBR for a while now too, and it's about this woman, I think, that has a mental illness. As per usual, I do not know a lot about these books, but it's a new adult, I think, or an adult book, I don't know. But I've heard great things about this. I really want to read it, and I can't wait to read it, honestly. I can't wait to read all of these books. And yeah, this is just a mini book haul, and I wanted to do it now since I know I'm not going to acquire a lot of books until summer. Probably the next books that I will acquire will be in summer. So I wanted to do this video now, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!